From the home of the Widener Pride, this is WidenerPride.com as we continue our series of preseason interviews for the 2012 spring season. I am joined by men's lacrosse coach Brendan Dawson. Coach, thank you for joining us. First of all, welcome to Widener University. Coach, you're coming into a situation where last year the team went 15-3, 11-0 in the conference. It was the team's 13th league title and 9th trip to the NCAA tournament. Among the players coming back, you have 4 of 9 all-conference players coming back. Johnny Casey and Josh Fox on attack, both first-team all-conference. Michael Pisani, second team, both great scorers. Tell me what those 3 mean to the team.
Yeah, they're they mean a lot. It's just great to have some good experience back there, and just having guys at those positions that have been in big games before and been able to score some big goals and playing some big roles. And in addition to those guys, I think we have some other guys that some sophomore and junior classes like Ryan Eidenshank and Bobby Clemens that are ready to step up and play a bigger role in the offense and do some really good things this year.
On midfield, you return Brian Schul, who is a former honorable mention all-conference player, and Mark Kane, who's definitely up for all-conference honorees. Tell me what those 2 mean to the team at Midi.
It's just great senior leadership in the middle of the field. 2 guys that, again, have been in the big spot before. Ryan, coming off a season where he was a little bit banged up last year, and ready to do some really big things this year. And Mark Kane, who's a guy who just goes out and plays his hardest every day, and certainly a guy who wears a lot of different hats on the team. But as far as offense, defense, and facing off, but does it all really well, and I think we'll do some really good things this year.
You look at the goalie situation. I mean, you have Mac Nessler, who was honorable mention all-conference last year. Bobby Schluter definitely got lots of playing time last year. Talk about those 2 going into this season.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, both those guys have had experience in big games, and they're both really good goalies. And they both bring something a little bit different to the table, which is a neat thing to have. It's just good to have 2 guys back there that not just the coaching staff is confident in, but the team is really confident in both of those guys in their abilities, and having either one to be able to throw in whatever situation it is just a good thing to have.
On defense, you graduate 2 standouts in Nick Politaris and Matt Perrott, but you certainly bring a lot of key players back. I talk about the defense, what you're looking at this year. Yeah,
it's hard to lose guys like that. I mean, they obviously did a lot for the team last year, and some all-conference guys and stuff like that, but I think that the one thing that we're missing on defense right now is experience. I think that athletically we have a lot of guys that are talented, and there's a group of 4 or 5 guys that are really competing for a lot of playing time, and there's sophomores in that mix, there's freshmen in that mix, and there's some juniors in that mix. So it's good to have the younger guys stepping up, but it'll be good to see them get some good game experience this year, and really come together as a group. They've been playing great team defense so far. So you lose some stars from last year, but I think overall the team concept has transferred over to this year, so it's been a good thing.
And finally, your overall expectations, meaning, as we mentioned before, the success of the team. What are you looking at? What you hope to accomplish by the end of this season?
Yeah, it's I think just getting better every day. I know it's a cliche, but you lose some big guys on some big scores from last year, and guys that played a lot of minutes, and replacing some of those guys and looking for some new guys to step up. I think that us making a run to the NCAA tournament is certainly something that's not out of the question again. I mean, that's what our goal is that we want to get there. So something that we're looking to do, and looking forward to getting going.
Well, Widener received votes in the preseason coaches poll, and they opened their season on February 25th at home against 5th-ranked SUNY Cortland. We thank men's lacrosse coach Brendan Dawson for joining us, and we thank you for your support of Widener University Athletics.